Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. So we're doing the best friend talk. It's gonna be quite a show. Stay tuned. We're on our magic carpet right now.
All right. How and when did you and your best friend meet? Well, we met in college when I rushed for
Boom boom.
fucking sororities. And yeah, I remember walking in the first day to 80 Pi, you know, boom. But I remember walking in and Sandy, she was just so happy and like cheerful, and I'm not that person.
The minute I shut the door, I was like, fuck.
I'm just not that person, and it was great, but I remember that was the first time I met her. And then every day I got like asked back to that house, and I would go in and I'd be like, oh, I know this girl, like she's cool. But yeah, that's about what, 2014?
I'm pretty
Damn.
sure. But it was funny because the first day I was like, so what do you do? And she's like, I'm a cheerleader. I'm like, rad. Love it. Boom, boom. And then the next day she came back in. I was like, oh my god, Kenna. Soccer, right?
I was like, bitch, I don't play soccer.
like-
Like, wrong girl.
Oh.
It was really awkward.
Your face was so deadpan. You were like, no. And then I feel like the night that like you were picking like 80 Pi or what was it? Alpha Z?
Yeah.
You're like, well, she forgot my sport.
I
What?
literally told her she's already in 80 Pi, and I was picking between that one and another one, and I straight up told her, I was like, yeah, shit, man, I almost went the other house. Like, there's just something about it, you know.
And then
There's
we
something
had this
about the people I
deep-ass
met.
convo, and we were just like, real recognizes real. And I was like turning around, and my like eye drops. I'm like, 80 Pi changed my life.
Sandy's crying like she fucking gave a shit. Okay. Oh,
What
honey.
is your favorite inside joke that you and your best friend share?
We have too many.
Wow.
I can show you the
Sandy and I are obsessed with Owen Wilson,
Wow.
and I live to just live like him. I try not to react anymore. I'm just like, wow. Like,
She had this
you know?
teacher that anytime someone like had a question, well, you do it so much better, but
people would be like, Mr. Cooper, like, I'm gonna do this for my paper, and he'd be like, like, he just was so philosophical and just like really thought about
Like, we're gonna meditate
everything he
today?
said. Like
he meditated every morning.
Yeah, we would walk into class and he would, our first like 5 to 10 minutes of class, we had to sit in like silence, and I'm always that person that's like looking around with
One
like
eye
one
open, one
eye. I'm like, I
closed.
can't sit here in silence. I can't do it.
Wow.
So yeah, that's probably one of like the biggest inside jokes.
I feel like we have so many, but I'm like blanking out right now.
I feel like Owen is like probably.
Owen is like the biggest one.
Yeah.
There's,
It's like a tank top.
It's like a. Oh shit, that one too.
oh, it's kind of like a.
Tank top.
Who takes longer to get ready in the morning? Sandy.
Dude, I am not a morning person.
I roll out of bed
freaking
like with
Antichrist.
sunshine. I love the morning.
No, she
I'm
like
ready to go.
burst out of like a fucking rainbow, and she's like making eggs and shit, and I'm just like,
I'll do another one because that was a short one. What's your best friend's favorite season? Summer.
yes,
Mine too.
yellow.
We both hate the fucking cold in the
Dude.
winter, and we're
It's
not
in a
about
crisp ass mood.
it. So yeah, I would say I would say winter.
I'm the Grinch. I'm sorry. I like tried so hard like to beat seasonal depression, and it was
Bro.
like December 31st. It was like,
You like want to be happy for Christmas, but you're like dying.
I
on the
tried.
inside.
I tried so hard, and it just never works.
Expression phrase.
Yes, we say it
What'd
like
you
every
say?
day. Does your friend have an expression or phrase that they say very often? Wow.
Basically.
That one was short too.
How many kids does your friend want, and what will their names be? Never born.
I'm just kidding. I definitely want kids.
We do?
Yeah.
bitching.
Yeah, probably like when I'm like 35 though.
Same. I think I'm gonna freeze my eggs.
Yeah. But names, it would be Monroe is like my number one name right
I
now.
love that.
Call her Ro, obviously.
Oh, you should name him after John. I wish
Well,
John was in the video.
Monroe and Lennon would probably be
Wait,
that too.
what if like John Lennon in the video? She has a John Lennon poster in her closet, and he's like this. And every time I walk in, I'm like, damn it, John, stop judging me. I feel like he's gonna like have a white claw coming out of the closet, like he's part of the video.
Let's see. What was the shittiest job your friend has ever had? I would probably say, Great Clips. I don't know.
Honestly, super sucks.
Super clips?
Super cuts.
Super cuts.
I
That's what it is.
fucking hated that job. Don't even get me started.
This bitch would roll in late and be like, fuck, I just can't do it today.
I hated it. I hated that job.
I'll do another one since that was. Does your friend focus on the future or the past? I think definitely the future. I feel like, you know, yeah. Like, I definitely think you are...
Who is more extroverted, introverted? I'm sorry, I have to shut this door.
The phone.
I would say...
What was it? Who is more extroverted and who's more introverted?
I feel like you're more introverted.
Yeah.
She's not an introvert, but she's
1,000%.
she's an extrovert, but like she has a lot of introverted tendencies.
Yeah. People drain the fuck out of me.
No.
Like, I have to be alone.
I get moody.
It's
Like, if I'm around someone for too long, I'm like,
I need a cigarette.
Who's better at math? Well, I took 3 remedial math classes, so
same.
probably not either of us.
Yeah, I feel
We're
math.
communications majors.
We're communications that we really know how to communicate. Okay.
Who is more optimistic, pessimistic? I think we're both.
We're kind of like
Both?
both.
No, I feel like I wouldn't say either. I would say we're more like realist. Like, I just take shit as it comes in, and that's, you know?
Kenna's like
That's
that
just
friend
how it is.
that when I have a problem, like, you know that meme where it's like you call your friend who's like your messy friend, and then you call your like logical friend, so it's like balance. I feel like when I need like logic, Kenna's just like, you know, it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we didn't grow up together, but I do have a funny story. If you grew up together, what's a funny story from your childhood?
So when Ken and I were just becoming friends,
I have clinically diagnosed ADD, so I space out a lot.
like I'll like open my fridge and forget that I opened it and won't close it. Like I'm kind of like that. So she gets in my car and I'm a horrible driver. Like your poor friend Elaine last night was probably like, what the fuck? But I get in my car and I roll up to a stop sign and I'm like treating it like a stoplight, and we weren't on that level for her to be like, go, like, and I'm just sitting there at a stop sign like.
It was like 5 minutes. Like, literally no joke. And I was just like, I don't know if she's seeing something I don't see. Like, I don't know.
I'm just like
what's
observing, like pondering.
It was a 4-way stop, and we were there for 5 minutes.
And there was like no one around. Like there was like a tumbleweed blowing by, and I'm just like.
So eventually, I was just like, ooh. Gonna go. Just like, oh shit. Like, literally, like, completely just.
My bad.
If you ever see Sandy just like staring into something, just like let her go. You know,
Just let her.
She's having a good time in her head. Like
I'm like on a space trip in my head.
Yeah.
Like Area 51 does not compare to what goes on in my head.
What was a weird dream your best friend had? Who the fuck knows that?
I don't like call Kenna and I'm like, wow, this bitchin' dream I had.
I feel like Raven, like, you know, absolutely not. What? Trying to think. These are all kind of funny. What would your friend do if they won the lottery? Well, I'll just say what I think you would do, and then you tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like you would probably buy a house in California, and then also, and I'm thinking more San Diego. She was an LA girl, but not for her. So probably San Diego, and then probably OKC. And so she'd have a house in both. She'd probably live here like 4 months out of the year in OKC, and then probably like, you know, the other in LA. And then I think you would probably open up your own like salon. She does really good hair, so I think that would be a big dream for her. And I think she would probably do that and probably rescue animals. And probably not like not work. Like I think like you would own your stuff and then just like,
I'd be smart with it for sure. Like I would definitely like help kids in Africa and like whatever. But I'm also not gonna lie, I would be bougie as fuck for the first week, and I would have a bathtub full of money. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do that. Just have a bath full of money and just throw it up in the air.
Bathtub of money. Oh, and she would buy a lot of makeup.
Oh my god, yes. I'd like come in with like 5 eyelashes glued on.
Do these look natural?
That reminds me of like that person is, wanna get brunch?
What?
I'll cut it out. But you remember like,
oh my god. We should just talk about it.
should we?
I mean,
who cares? This is actually her shirt.
Oh fuck, okay, maybe not. Yeah, just
okay.
I would go on.
What do you admire the most about the other person? She's bitchin'. Oh, I wish I could say this in the video, but I don't know if I can.
What?
Remember that one time, like, you were on that John Lennon vibe? You were having a little smoke sesh?
Oh, you can talk about it.
Okay. So I walk in, and I feel like anytime I'd go to Kenna's old house, it was like a magic carpet would roll up and be like, I can show you the world. Let's take you through the kitchen into Kenna's room.
Yeah.
Anyways, I would walk in, and there'd be like smoke everywhere. Like she's like floating on a cloud, and she's smoking marijuana, and I just walk in, and I'm like,
Wait, that's the what you admire most about
no. I don't even know how that came up. No,
let's cut that out.
I admire that Kenna has a really big heart. Kenna is very, very salt to the earth.
Yeah.
Very, very loyal. You're kind of like that one friend that like doesn't annoy me. I'm just kidding. I love all my friends. But
No, you can love people and they can annoy you. It's okay.
But Kenna doesn't really annoy me.
I don't think I have a personality to annoy someone. Like, I would never put that much effort into, like, being annoying.
I feel like we've chilled out so much. Especially since I last saw you.
It's been a minute.
We just learned in 2019 not to expend our energy on stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when people are rude, I'm sure Kenna's the same way. When people are just rude to me, I just laugh.
It's literally like, I'll kind of answer that too. What thing I admire most about you would probably be just like, I'm trying to think. There's a lot of things, but I would say I think you have a really big heart. I think you are always trying to like do what's best. We're both very empathetic people, so like we'll do something and I'll like call Sandy like 5 days in a row about it and be like, do you think I made the right decision? Like, I just feel like we're very like conscious of how we treat people, and like we try really hard to like, you know, just be good. But you know, that also gets you in trouble sometimes with people. But so yeah, the thing I admire most about you is like, I just think you have a really big heart. I think you're really fun. You're like very fun going out, you know, outgoing, loving. Like, you're just a good time, and I appreciate that because sometimes I'm not a good time.
You're an awesome time. That was so nice, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, honey.
Describe each other in one word.
It's hard.
That is really hard. We're both very complex people. Honestly, I know it's not one word, but
Good vibes.
Ooh.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Good
I like that. I feel
vibes.
like that could be like one word.
Yeah.
Good vibes. Vibes. You know? If I had to explain you in one word.
God bless. I'm gonna need a drink for this.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but like deep. Like I fit. Like you are just very. You're just very. You know. We're not surface level people.
I can't.
You know. So I think. Yeah.
If you are,
that's
like,
how
I will literally, like, my eyes will, like, dry out and start sizzling talking to you. Like, I can't.
Yeah. So I would say probably like deep or very. I would say thoughtful would probably be like a big one.
It was, like, so nice.
What is a weird food that your best friend likes? I feel like
I don't eat healthy anymore. I eat a lot of weird food.
Yeah, I feel like Sandy. Like since this is probably something I've never told you. When I first met you, the amount of
God,
like
Brian,
boiled
please.
eggs you would eat.
Did I really?
Like, no, you loved them.
I did?
You would always have them.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like,
Dude, my memory. I don't even
shit,
remember
like
that.
I mean, they're.
I don't remember.
Sandy kind of eats like a squirrel. Like
Yeah,
I feel like
I
she
do.
eats like you know like one thing for like 10 minutes and then she'll move on to the next.
I go to like the kitchen and I like scramble up like
Yeah.
random little things.
Yeah, and
go back
boiled
to my
eggs was
room.
always one of them.
Interesting. See,
And
I
I'd
don't
always
even
be
remember
like-
this. Dude, it's funny. I used to think avocados were like really like low cal. So I used to eat like 3 a day and I felt like Regina George.
They are.
They
I mean,
are?
They're not low cal, but that's a good fat. Like it's not.
Yeah. I would eat like 3 though a day and I was like gaining weight like through the roof. I felt like Regina George because my friend, I won't say her name, but I don't know if it doesn't even matter who the person is. It's like just an old friend. She told me like avocados were healthy, and when I was eating 3 a day, I was like, I felt like Regina George, where I was like, it's a 4. These calcium bars suck.
What do you think my favorite food is? Only you better get this right. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Oh, I know. Chick-fil-A, right?
Here's the
That's
thing.
like fast food though.
Well, I was gonna say McDonald's. Here's the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
with
chicken
Chick-fil-A.
nuggets. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's the thing with Chick-fil-A. I love them, but I don't want to support them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
fuck. But like,
We
damn
are
it.
all for the LGBTQ
Yeah.
community.
If you're not exclusive, don't talk to me.
Did you know that the owner of that, he like funded a company like to support like banning like gay rights or something?
Shocker.
Like, God, their food is so good, but where are you on Sundays when I need you?
Have you ever taken a trip together?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Oh.
God bless. I wish we
Well,
could talk about it so bad.
I will. I'll just.
Okay.
It's fine. I don't like her.
Patty.
It's funny because like I feel like we haven't taken like trips together.
Yeah.
I feel like our schedules are very opposite.
Yes.
Like, you know, whatever. But we did take one trip to a state close by one time. I think it was for a weekend, and it was really bad, but not because of Sandy and I.
We had a fire photo. That's like the only good thing that came out of that trip.
I just.
God,
It was really so like some crazy shit happened, and like the person we were staying with, we were supposed to, you know, stay there, and then like we were gonna meet Sandy's grandma the next morning for breakfast at her
Meemaw.
retirement home. Meemaw, she's a good time. But we literally had to leave early to get to the retirement home because the place we were at was just some crazy shit going on.
The cops were called not because of us.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I was drunk hanging out with your grandma. Which was a good time. I slept in a car.
My memory.
We were like it was like 6 a.m.
She took us to breakfast.
No, we had breakfast. She gave us a tour of the retirement home.
Wait, we didn't have breakfast with her?
Did we? I don't know. Did we have lunch or
I
breakfast?
think we were still drunk, dude.
Yeah, it was bad. Anyway.
Well.
So I think that is like literally the only trip together, which is sad. We need to play more.
That is sad.
If your friend has a nickname or many nicknames, what are they? Sandy Candy,
Sandy Candy.
Sandra D, Sandy Cheek, Sandy Oceans.
Sandy Ocean's follow me. Sloppy Sandy.
Bitch, like, but not like, you know, like bitch, like
bitch.
yeah, not. I would never call her a bitch. I think that's really rude when friends do that.
Yeah, that is really rude. You know who you are. I don't know.
What are my nicknames?
Oh, Kenna Bear.
Kenna Bear. I feel like everyone calls me Kenna Bear, and I don't know.
Yes, it's because she was at my apartment one time and she's like, oh, I'm gonna call my dad. Hold on. Watch, he's gonna be like, hey, Kenna Bear. And then she calls him. He's like, hey, Kenna Bear. So I just always call her that. Ken.
Kung Fu Kenna.
Oh,
Who was the last person your friend kissed? We're not gonna talk about mine. That's too soon.
Mine was my gay friend. It was
Well.
last night, actually. He was like, let's take a video, and he was like, and then he was like, with a kiss, and so I kissed him on the cheek. He's like, oh no, honey, I meant on the mouth. And I was like, oh. I just had a Vegas bomb, so you know.
I don't kiss and tell. But
I know who it is.
yeah, she knows, and that's all that matters. So it's fine. We'll do a juicy one. Have we ever had a fight, and why? You know, so I've known her since 2014. 5 years. Like, I think in 5 years, we've had one fight, and it was, like, over in 2 minutes.
Me and Kenna are like the most drama-free people.
Yeah.
Like, we don't pick unnecessary fights. Like,
Yeah.
and if something does annoy us, like, we'll very casually like bring it up.
Yeah, I feel like...
I just can't have friends that like have drama every other Tuesday. Like I already have enough drama in my life. Like not like drama, but like life problems.
I think there's probably things that we both do that annoy each other, but I don't think like it's something that we ever like see as an issue. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
I feel like
I would
once we
never like
confront
bring. I would never like just bring shit up. I don't know.
And we never like deny it. Like if she's like, hey, like this really hurt my feelings. Like there was something like 4 years ago that I was oblivious to, but looking back,
I remember it. But
it was just stupid. Like it wasn't stupid, but like I wasn't recognizing how hurtful it could have been, and so I was like, dude, my bad. Like I'll never be that friend that's like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Unless I really think you're crazy.
Yeah.
But like,
I feel like we're very empathetic. So like, if she brought something up to me, or if I like, we're very. I feel like together we're very diplomatic. Like
yeah,
we both like I understand her, she like you know.
Yeah.
It's a two-way street. So yeah, I think
it's like vodka under the bridge.
I feel like in 5 years, one fight, like real fight, and then I wouldn't even consider it a fight. Like it was just like a hurt feelings situation.
Yeah, just
but
kind of like a. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I guess it's your turn.
What is a unique thing about your friend that only a few people know? I'm sorry. I feel like there's a lot of unique things, but I feel like people know that she's unique. So I'm trying to like figure out like. I think when you first look at Kenna,
I was like, just say it.
I feel like when you first look at Kenna, she dresses very like Kendall Jenner. Like she glows up, okay? Like when she goes out, I was gonna say praise. She slays. Sorry.
I don't pray.
I went to say slay. She slays. So when you look at her, you're like, wow, what a bitch. But then you talk to her and you're like, oh, wow. Like she's really nice. I think that's unique because a lot of girls that are pretty and like dress up and like take care of themselves, they're kind of usually like not nice. But Kenna like looks like a bitch, but she's like got a heart of gold.
Yep.
What does that mean?
No.
Okay. It's like a compliment because like you look. Pretty girls usually are not nice. So.
Okay.
Okay.
What is a unique thing that I mean, this is gonna get kind of deep, but I feel like the one unique thing that you and I both have in common is that we've like shared a lot of like friends that have passed away and like very like traumatic. I don't want to say very traumatic, but like you know, I just think we've been through very similar situations that we don't
Yeah.
like talk about with like just anyone.
Yeah.
So I would say probably losing a friend at a really young age,
Yeah.
like, what is probably something that is unique to both of us.
Yeah.
That not a lot of people know.
And I feel like we both grew up, like, really humble.
Yeah.
Like, we work hard for our money.
Mm-hmm.
Money. Money.
All I really want to need money.
Money. Yep. I don't...
Okay, we'll both answer this. If your best friend is single, describe their dream partner. Well, Sandy's is probably, I think your dream guy is Joey from Friends.
Yes!
I think she likes dark, just tall, dark, and handsome. I think that's her vibe. I think she likes to feel feminine, like she needs someone that's like strong and like wants to take care of her, and give her attention, but not being annoying. Like,
Yeah,
there's
like,
a
not
difference.
clingy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, let me know your
Yeah, so
boo.
Joey, I think, like, you like kind of, I don't want to say ditzy guy, but I think you just like a guy that's like a fun,
Like, fun.
outgoing, like, fun-loving person.
I don't like serious guys. Like, I like a guy that's, like... I like a guy that likes to get to know my friends and, like,
Yeah.
wants to be a part of the party.
Yeah.
And can party with me till 4 a.m.
Who's my
Never
dream guy?
really. I feel like your dream guy would be someone that's, like, outgoing, like, polite. I feel like is a big one. Like, be, like, nice to other people. Like, don't be, like, rude. Like, tear other people down. Someone that's, like, got goals, but they're not, like, too serious about life. And, like, they can still
Yeah.
have fun. And then just, like, laid back. Laid back. For
Yeah.
sure. Because
Yeah.
it's really hard dating someone that's, like, high-strung.
High
So-
strung and psycho.
Yeah. She doesn't like crazy, like, narcissistic, like, borderline personality type people.
I just think that for me, I don't like to stroke anyone's ego, so I don't
Yeah.
like anyone full of themselves. Like, I think we
That's so
all
annoying.
should, like, just be us and unapologetically, but I don't think if you're a good-looking person, if you're, like, I don't believe in, like, talking about myself, or, like, I don't know, I just...
Having to prove something.
Yeah, like, I like someone who is just chill and, takes life as it is.
Yeah, like, it is what it is.
Yeah. And someone very empathetic.
Yes.
I'm very emotional, and I admit that,
Yes.
and I don't like people that are cut off from emotions.
Yes.
Like,
There's actually, I think, nothing worse in a relationship than, like, a guy that's, like, emotionally unavailable.
yeah,
Like, I could not date you. You
Yeah.
could not date me.
it's a lot.
I
think
cry,
it's-
like, every day.
Same.
If it was your last day to live, what would you do?
Like, full day?
Yeah.
I'm a very simple... Shit, that's hard, because it's like...
It's so hard.
You don't want to be like, oh, my last day, I would just live it how it would be, but, like, I don't want to be like, I would go to Paris, because, like, I'm not trying to hang out in Paris on my last day of Earth.
Yeah.
Like, I think I would probably wake up and have coffee, obviously, have breakfast. I'm a breakfast person. Probably go to the gym, work out. But really, I think I would just spend the day with, like, my friends and my family and smoke a blunt.
Yeah. I feel like in that tree right there, we would just, like, have a hammock.
Yeah, I think that would be...
I love that answer. I've, like, learned in the last year that, like, it's the simple things in life.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, sometimes what you think will make you happy, not to get all Dr. Phil. That dog don't hunt. But sometimes what you think will make you happy doesn't make you happy.
It's true.
I mean, money's nice, but it doesn't take care of, like, your emotional health. Does that make sense?
If it was your last day on Earth, what would you do?
Honestly, dude, probably just eat all day.
Damn, that's a good one. I probably should have
Oh,
included
dude, I would eat so much.
that.
Especially pizza. I'm so hungry right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to ask you. I feel like I just know you really well.
I feel like she knows my soul.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. Don't really know what I'm doing, but
thanks for watching the Not the Miley and Mandy Show, the Kenna and Sandy Show.